Hi, I'm Nikki, and welcome to my very first ever Let's Play Minecraft. Um, got a server set up. Uh, I will probably eventually let some people on the server. Very carefully selected, of course. Um, but for now, I've got a really nice spawn set up, and it's near a village, and the village was kind of a little wonky. Had, terrain covering some of the buildings, and so I just kind of cleared it away. I didn't gather any resources. I didn't keep any resources from the clearing away. Um, so it's aside from just looking a little nicer, it's still a fairly fresh world. Um, Also, I am using a texture pack. I'm using Doku with like a lot of modifications. Um, eh, And I've gotten really attached to like my version, so I there are a lot of textures that aren't done, but I thought, you know what, I'll fix them as I get to them. So hopefully, like most everything's done. I've got most of the ores done. Most of the terrain generation stuff is like set. Um, but like Zycraft isn't. And like a lot of other things aren't. Oh, yeah, so if it wasn't obvious by this right up here, I'm playing Feed the Beast Ultimate. It was either that or Direwolf 20's pack, but I figured, there were a couple of things that he didn't have that I really liked, that were in Ultimate, so I just went ahead and went with Ultimate. Um, I'm a little sad that, Feed the Beast hasn't updated to 1.5 yet. But they're promising. Well, they're not promising, but they're saying that they should have something out for 1.6. So hopefully, that'll work out. So I'm sure you guys are tired of waiting while I chit chat. So I'm going to go ahead and connect. Yeah, in the background here, that's my texture for the Mistcraft crystals. Yeah, I considered mods purely because of Mistcraft. Alright, so yeah, my server has been running, so there are some zombies over there and some skeletons. So we're just gonna wait until they burn up. Although, I guess I probably shouldn't start by heading straight to the village. And yes, this was already all the way to spawn, which was kind of cool. Spawn is, I think I marked it with Ray's mini-map so that I came right back to it. But yeah, the road already went all the way to spawn. And that is a wonderful village. Oh, and I have a little something down here. Oh, already. That's not... No. It's not emerald, is it? It'd be amazing, but I don't think so. I don't know what a lot of the new ores are. I'm kind of a bit of a noob. What on earth is this? Okay, so yes, I'm a complete noob when it comes to the Feed the Beast stuff. I really have no idea what I'm doing at all. So, if you know everything about Feed the Beast, you can just, sit and laugh at me. And if you don't, we'll learn together. So, of course, I'm starting out tree punching, because that's what you do. And I make a good habit of, with like a nice looking forest, I go ahead and replant all my saplings. I don't know, I like the way forests look, so I want to keep them looking good and natural. And I also hate leaving trees, like partially destroyed. So I will get every little piece period. So I'm gonna get one of whatever this is as well. Although, I suppose at this point I could make... suppose I need... There we go. Make a wood axe. Just get a ton of wood. Rubber! Okay. I thought there was another rubber tree that you actually used like a tree cap on. In fact, I'm pretty confident that was the case, but... Ooh! Okay, so I do know not to just break these. I know I have to use a scoop. So I'm not gonna mess with that. I'm gonna leave it right where it is. And I'll continue collecting a little bit of rubber. Hopefully these trees drop some saplings as well, because it'd be nice to replant them as well. I wonder if it's like separate rubber for separate things. I know like there's a lot of mods. Oh good. Ugh, that's awful looking. I'm gonna have to fix some of the textures on these things, because that's awful looking. Oh, and another thing, I don't have a bed yet. Yeah, I didn't prep too much. I just made the village pretty. So, I like to even out the roads, but I didn't do this bit. Oh yeah, see, there's no spawn. Oh, no thank you. Oh crap. Let's see, there's already carrots and potatoes. See, I didn't, like I switched, like this was, that. God, my brain's not working. But yeah, there was like rows, so I switched around some rows, but just to make it look nicer, but I didn't actually change what grew naturally in the village as a whole. Okay, so I do know. I'm gonna go ahead and put that there. I didn't even check this chest yet, so that's pretty mediocre. Oh well. So let's set me up. First, let's set me up the door. Okay, and then we'll set me up with a pick. Time to mine. There's no use wasting wood on a sword. I suppose what I could do is steal a little bit of cobble from here. But no, that'd be a shame. Okay, so, oh look, another one. Okay, so I do know for a fact that there's a cave entrance. Oh, no. Okay, yeah, I will make a sword. Either that or I can just wait out the night and let you guys sit there. You know what, I don't like this glass pane being there. So yeah, I do make a lot of, like, purely aesthetic choices. Like that. I need to get... Yeah, go ahead and use some leggings then. Yeah, I'm just gonna wait out the night, and you guys can do whatever. See you when it's daytime. Okay, so I'm back, and I walked away for a little bit, so it actually is a little bit further than day, and I'm slightly hungry. So, you know what, we've got plenty of food resources around here, so I'm just gonna grab some wheat and then replant it. Now I know there's a portable crafting table that you can carry around at some point later, but I obviously don't have it yet, because I just started, and I have no idea how to make it, so I'm gonna have to probably look that up. I'm gonna have to look a lot of stuff up. But let's see, we'll go ahead and go this way. Like, I know there's a lot of entrances to, like, caves and stuff near the village. I do know for certain that there was one over here that we just saw, so we'll go ahead and do that. I don't have a chance... Oh, crap, I should have made a sword already. Let's see, are you hostile? Yeah, you're totally hostile. God, apparently I'm terrible at this. Oh, there's another terrain piece that I haven't fixed up nice and pretty. Ooh, that's uranium, isn't it? Okay, so... I have 6 pieces. Maybe a little bit more. Maybe I'll just do this until my pick breaks. It's almost broken anyway. Just don't want to quite call that zombie over yet. There it goes. Okay. I also know there's some stuff later that can let you run faster and jump faster and farther. But it's just a matter of time. So I know I didn't really have to run all the way over here to do this, but I wanted to. So sue me. I'm not gonna make an axe quite yet, but I will go ahead and make a shovel. And I'll leave arrows, string, bones. I'll even leave the axe, zombie flesh here. Actually, I'm gonna take a short bit to harvest all of the wheat and carrots and potatoes that are planted here in this village. But you don't want to watch all of that, because that's boring. So I'll be back. Alright, there we go. I really hope that the mods add something to do with poison potatoes, because, I don't know, that's kind of a pain. Let's see. I don't know if I want to just continue storing everything in here. I may want to set up like another house to keep food and stuff. So for now I think I'm going to eat bread. At some point I want to use... I want to be able to use some coal. There we go. I can't think straight today. I want to use some coal to cook my potatoes up because, you know, they're really good, and that's just perfect. Last time I did a single player, I subsisted almost completely off of potatoes. And then eventually beef, because I had a lot of cows. So I had a lot of leather. Needed a lot of leather. Because Mistcraft requires leather for books and for binding your special books. Your linking books. Oh my. I have a sword now. One day I'll get better at aiming. Oh goodness. Well, luckily there's a little bit of light down here in the form of that quartz crystal. Those things seem to be everywhere. When I was working on doing textures, and of course there's a texture mist. I don't know if you guys can even see. I may have to pick up the quartz crystal and just carry it around with me, so that people on YouTube can see what's going on in my videos. Okay, so what is this red ore? It is bozite? Bozite? Already got some iron. Oh goodness. Get to where I can back up properly so the creeper didn't go off. He's still trying to. Oh goodness. I hope he didn't blow up anything that I want to keep. It doesn't look like it. Alright, so maybe this isn't the safest way to do things at the moment. Oh. Zombie brains. Those are important. Oh, I should have kept some. We need to get some shears too, so that I can sleep through the night. No, don't explode, I'm trying to kill you! Oof. So for now I'm just gonna gather some little bits of tidbits and maybe explore some, and I suppose I should probably eat. You're probably all saying, you know, you're gathering all that food, you need to eat a bit of it. So I like these flowers. I think they were indigo flowers. Like they're really purple in the texture pack, like the automatic one. And I'm a real stickler for accuracy sometimes. So I went ahead and made them actual indigo color. Isn't that brilliant? I have no idea what they're used for, but they're really pretty. At least, you know. See, I guess it's silly to say, oh, this is pretty or this is not pretty when you're using texture packs. You know, someone who I will not name always complained about gravel, and I was just like, well, make it pretty. You can do that. But, everybody has their thing. I guess I can go ahead and cook up these 2 iron with like some wood. It'd be a shame to use... No, I guess it's fine. I don't know how many pieces... I don't use wood to cook up stuff, so I don't have a clue how much wood it requires. Looks like it's going to use 1 piece of wood for 2... No, it's going to be a little bit more. Yeah, it's going to use 2 pieces of wood and my 2 iron ingots. That's okay. I don't know. It's fine. Of course, I'm really going to need 1 more if I'm going to make a pick. Unless I want to make a chromium pick. I could do that. Let me do just a little bit of research and I can come back. Alright, so, looks like I am going to make a chromium pick. Using all of the chromium that I've found, but you know what? If I'm not going to use it for, something near the beginning, what's the point of having it near the beginning? I can make infinite amounts of it later. It doesn't matter. And as far as these little symbols that are right next to the pick, I know those go with Thaumcraft. You hold down shift to get it, and I hold down shift a lot because it allows you to move stuff quickly. So I think I'm also going to keep my regular pick for certain things for now. And then of course I'm going to keep some bread. Let's see, I'm going to organize things like I normally do. First thing I need to try and get is some torches. And I cannot believe I still have no... I don't know. I guess I can. But I need to get some coal as quickly as possible. Yeah, and there was a cave sound over there. I know there's some sort of cave underneath. Alright, so what do I have? Monazite ore. Yeah, see, I didn't think that was emerald already. That would have been too amazing. Okay. Leave my copper there. This slot I usually have for my torches, and I just don't have any yet. See, I don't know what of the ores get picked up by what, like, type of tools. So I'm just going to be really careful. I know this can at least be picked up. And... Ow! Well, that's new from last time. Should I light the place with quartz? No, no. Ah. It's kind of hard to see, but I believe that is coal. Yeah, that's definitely coal. Okay, good. So I'm going to gather this, and then we'll split and get some torches made and get going on a much, hopefully, much more effective mining expedition. At least recording-wise. Okay, so that can get... Oh, there's some more. It's really hard to see, and I don't want to do this for long. So I'm just gonna gather coal in the dark like this. I don't want you guys to think that I do this all the time. Oh, there's more. Okay, no. I'll come back for it. And it's daytime. Oh, that's what I wanted the 2 pieces for. I'm gonna get myself a bed. Okay. So I'm going to use those 2 pieces of iron to make some shears. And then make a bed. And I got some marble too. Alright, so, yeah, I guess I'm just gonna make a small number. Yeah, I know, I have a very bad habit of using a crafting table when I don't actually need one. And that annoys some people pretty thoroughly. So you'll just have to tell me if that annoys you guys, and maybe I'll care. We'll see. Should I use wood to do another iron? No. I'll just leave it. I'm gonna make shears anyway. Okay. Oh! Awesome. Yeah, my shears look like a sickle. I don't like the scissory looking shears. I either want the one that looks like a machete or the one that looks like a sickle. I may switch back to a machete later. I don't know. We'll have to see. Ugh, 1. Let's see. Was there another? I think there was another guy off this direction. Unless that was him and he was just wandering over here. There we go. Oh, 2 more right here. Only 1 from each of them? Well, that's okay. I'll go ahead and share you too. Yeah. Okay, so I can make 2 beds if I want to. Which I may do because fairly early on, I think I'm going to be inviting my husband to do like a Let's Play co-op with me. He won't be, he won't be a guest on every single episode, but, basically as often as he wants to play. And then I had some other friends who may or may not join me for an episode. We'll just see. Let's see. I do not quite have enough inventory to carry all of that with me. But I think we should go ahead and set up somewhere else. This is going to be a very special building, but I don't want to set up a home in there exactly. Actually, I'll probably use this big building for storage. I didn't even look inside the houses when I fixed everything up. I didn't think to. Yeah, there was some pretty chaotic mess. So I know that eventually, I can upgrade these to iron chests and then it'll split because you can't put them together, which is fine. But for now, I'm going to put them together. I'm just going to keep in mind that, these spaces are going to be one chest, and then these spaces are going to be another. Because I'm eventually going to want to line the walls with lots of stuff. Eventually, I know barrels are supposed to be really good for storage, because you can use an upgrade on them, I think infinite. So eventually, that's what I want to do. But for now, I'm going to move certain things. Yeah, basically I'm going to have to decide exactly what's going to be what chests. And I'm sure you guys don't want to see all of that, so I'll cut this bit out. Okay, so I ran out of enough to make 2 beds already. So I've got everything moved over to where I want to have it. So I'm going to have this tiny little house as a crafting room. And then this tiny little house is going to be where I sleep. I don't know, I guess it's silly to have it all spaced out like this, but I like it. It feels cozy. And then this is where I'll store everything for now. So I've got this stuff in here. Another zombie brain. This rubber I'll just put there. Hello. That's another one of you. These guys are really kind of hard to kill. They're like really fast. But they're the ones I think I get the brains from, so... For now... I'll leave the wool in there. And I broke down the rubber wood into the jungle wood planks, and I think that's very interesting. Jungle wood planks are another thing that so many people have said, oh, that's so ugly, so I was just like, recolor it, you bum. So I did, and I like my jungle planks. They're really pretty looking. So, I'll go ahead and leave my iron leggings right there. That's not their permanent spot, but I'd have to make a chest just for them. But, yeah, so I ran out of enough to make 2 beds, so I'm going to go... Well, you know what? I can use my bed for the very first time. How's that sound? There we go. So, I'm gonna gather some wood. Giggity. I guess it doesn't quite sound right when you say gather, but whatever. And I'm sure you guys don't want to care to see that, because it's going to be boring. Because all I'm going to do is gather wood and replant some trees. And that's pretty much it. So I'll come back once I got... So I did have a bit of a thought, because I was cutting down all of these trees. I think there's like a way to automate wood gathering. And on top of that, I think there's also an item that allows you to chop down like a whole tree all at once. And either of those things I'm really looking forward to, because this can be really friggin' boring. I mean, I've got a decent bit of wood, but I already, you know, broke my wooden, and so I made a stone and 2 spare. I've been getting eggs and mushrooms too, so that's kind of fun. I accidentally used my shears on some of the leaves, so I just went ahead and kept them. So, after I'm done with all 3 of these, or maybe, you know, when there's a little bit left on the last one, depending on how bored I get, then I will head back. And who knows, I might check the time on the episode and see when we're gonna end it. I'm not very good at knowing, like, time in this game. I'm sure that's a problem for everyone. Maybe I'll set up, like, some sort of timing system for myself for the future episodes. Because I don't want it to be, like, I certainly don't want it to be, like, a 30-minute, well, more than 30-minute episode. Like, 30 is okay, maybe 40 would be really stretching it. But, you know, I'm kind of thinking maybe 20-minute episodes, if that really gives me enough time. We'll just have to see. And of course, I want input. Input, input, input. If you guys want to watch me for an hour, by all means. I just don't think I could watch myself for an hour, or listen to myself for an hour. My god. Everybody hates their own voice on recording. At least almost everybody. So yeah, that'll be it for now. I'll probably sleep and come back out, because this is not safe. And I'm kind of debating whether or not I'm going to continue my, replant, because my forests always encroach upon my living space when I do it that way. So, we'll just see. I'll be back when I'm done. Dear God, there are a lot of cows. So, all these bees, I can't help but wonder if I shouldn't do some beekeeping. I don't want to, lose track of all these things. At least maybe some bee gathering while I'm at it. But I don't actually have a clue how to make the scoop. So, what I'm going to do is search it. Right now I have this set to the mode. Thaumian scoop. Okay. I have this set to the mode currently where you can look up the recipe. So, I just need wool and sticks. Well, that's easy. Let's just see if there's a sheep nearby. If not, I can go all the way back. Okay, there's a sheep right over there. A little bit further than I thought, but whatever. No reason to waste all these bees. Yep, one, that's all I needed. And I have a scoop. So, right click, to break with this, yeah, break with the scoop. Awesome. Of course they take up a lot of space, because they're each different and individual. That's okay. I suppose I'm close to being finished with all of this anyway, so probably ought to go ahead and replant some of these trees. I may as well. I mean, there's no reason I shouldn't. I'm picking up a lot of eggs. I might go ahead and start me a perfect full inventory. Alright, so you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and head back. I'll come back out here. Let's see. I do have, how much space do I have left? My smallest stack of wood. Okay, I can get a bunch more birch. I'm gonna go ahead and chop down a few more birch trees. See if I can't get this to break. So I have a little bit more room in my inventory. Well, by one space, but, Well, I didn't quite get it to break, but it's pretty dark, and the creeper just kind of blew me up a little bit, so... Hey! You're in my sleeping hut. Oh, you can use... Oh, no, that's not my sleeping hut. That's okay. Oh, goodness. God, you move around too much. Okay, so... a place to store wood. I'll come back to this stuff in a moment. Oh. Okay. No! Like, there's a beekeeping hut really close to here. Marble. Makes it sound like they've got a good fat content. I'm sure that's not what it's talking about. But I know, like, forest ones can go off of regular leaves. Or regular flowers, rather. But I think it'll tell me. So, I'm gonna go ahead and kill off whatever's nearby. And, oh, no, I don't need that right now. We're gonna go take a look at one of the little houses. In the daytime, of course. So let's go take a little nap. Door noisy. Gonna have to put, like, stuff on both sides. Little pressure plates, because I know I can make obsidian pressure plates. I did look at that. I think I meant to have that actually up high, but whatever. Let's... Ooh, that was kind of close. Stop it. That's where I want to go, you dumb butt. Yeah, me and my pathetic insults. They're much better when there's actually something to insult. Oh. Well, okay, apparently I have a texture that's messed up. I'm going to ignore it for now, and I'll fix it for the next episode. So I have some really pretty flowers back here, and these things are apiaries. And look. I already got quite a bit of stuff. Just plain old sugar, huh? Impregnated frame. Untreated frame. 2 impregnated and 1 untreated. Okay, we got 2 different types of cones. So, I've got a lot of forest. I don't want to mess with the Valiant because I don't have a Valiant drone, and I don't know how important that bee is. I guess I will see. I'll go ahead and make a queen. Yep. And I guess I don't know what it requires, but apparently it's sufficient. So I'll just let it live there a little while, and I'll put everything else is forest, so I'll just put a forest pair in here. I know some stuff I can't stack. I don't know why, because these are all forest drones. These three are stacked and these two are not. So they must be different in a way that I can't tell. I know there's a way to like analyze your bees. So I will try and do that later. Let me go and get... Yeah, I'm gonna leave a chest in here. Maybe even a double chest. So let me go get that and I'll be back. Okay, and I went ahead and picked up my scoop because I remembered, well, I saw this on the way. So meadows. So I might do some meadows stuff as well. And I don't know what any of them actually produce in the end. So we'll just have to wait and see. So I'm going to put the chest right there. And we're just going to keep all of our bees in here. And our honeycomb too. No reason to leave the scoop in there because the scoop is for when I'm other places. And the sugar, yeah, while it was in there, probably produced by the bees, I don't want to mess with it because I don't know how it works. Wait, no, my brain went off on its own. I don't want to leave it in there because there's no reason to. Yeah, so it's pretty obvious I'm getting tired for today. I'm gonna make a chest to replace the one I just took. Just get a bunch of wood. And for the next episode, I am going to go dungeoning. I think I'm going to grab the rest of my coal out of here. Because I went ahead and left my coal in here, because, you know, there's no reason not to me. Eventually this thing I'm going to change into an anvil. And then I'm going to line this with more. I like to use my villages, you know, somewhat like that. And eventually, like, this will be my storage house, but it'll be, like, I'll dig underground and it'll be, like, a huge area. And I'll have, like, some sort of sorting system, because I know with a lot of the other mods, you can sort items and have them go into chests downstairs. So I'll have like a chest up here that links down and sorts everything for me, so I don't have to, you know, run around looking in chests. Although I suppose that can be fun too. But, oh, and then the barrels, I like that you can actually see what's in the barrel on the front of the barrel. So that's definitely something that I'm going to use in the future. So I got 11 eggs. Do I want to try and make a chicken farm? Eventually I'm going to have a cow farm and a chicken farm. Because, you know, feathers and food and leather and food, you know, are very important. But for now, I think I'm just going to end this episode, regardless of how long it is, because it's, you know, it's obvious that my brain's not participating anymore. So, y'all, have fun, stay safe, and give me some comments and likes. And I'm really curious to know, like, what y'all thought of this. If it's worth me doing another episode, or if I should just, keep my mouth shut and do this all alone. But honestly, I'm gonna do whatever I want. Anyway, I just want to know if you like it too. So, I guess that's it. Thanks for watching my very first episode. Like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more stuff. The first episode went a little longer than I'd intended, but hopefully I can keep later episodes down to about 30 minutes. I guess we'll just say this was a special for the very first episode. So thanks for the support, and see you next time.